Hey everybody and welcome back. I am Eric for President and you know the drill, your one-stop shop for 5 VR stories you missed over the past couple of days. We got a shitload to talk about. We have Oculus Quest Voice Commands, Hand Tracking, and Oculus Link updates, new games, delayed games, giving away at least one headset today, and more. It's a good day. Speaking of a good day, here's a couple things over the past couple days in VR that made me happy. The most beautiful artwork that I think captures exactly the feel and why we love VR so much. In similar fashion, this Boneworks ode to Oculus origin cuteness, solid graffiti. And congrats to Asgard's Wrath on winning PC Game of the Year People's Choice Award. I think the people got this one right. Congrats. All links for those will be in the description. Thank you to everyone who left positive comments in the past videos to enter the giveaway. We combed through them all, over 3,000 entries, so good luck to all on the second headset giveaway. Stay tuned in this video for a possible third. With that being said, please leave a like to support this video, kiss a VR developer in the mouth to show your appreciation. Let's get into the VR news. Cheers. Let's unfortunately start out with the only bad news that we have today right at the start, get it out the way, but in cup half full style like we love on this channel. If you've been following Pavlov or have joined the whirlwind of its Discord, seriously, that Discord is an absolute blast at times. Pavlov has had no amount of downtime on controversy and confusion this year. Between coming to the Oculus platform, not coming to the Oculus platform, to it was back to a misunderstanding and coming back to the platform, it's hard to keep track of what we know of Pavlov, but we do know Pavlov will officially be delayed and not making it to the Oculus Quest store near you this year, at least not on the official store. In the transcript of a Discord post, the developer Daveville stated a core element of parties failed to work on Android at the last moment, and due to not having the source code, they will have to wait for assistance to fix this. This, along with the holidays approaching, it will be delayed until sometime in 2020. Thankfully, the game will still be available to sideload, so you can still play it while we wait for it to get to the official Oculus store. But according to Daveville's, this will allow time to add custom servers and some custom maps, adding to even more replayability. Now, this news story isn't to highlight a delay, it's to highlight that Pavlov is just an awesome game. For those playing the beta through SideQuest right now, you know that there's still a lot of work to be done, and it's happy to see that Dave is willing to keep postponing this until done right, although this one might be out of his control. Daveville's either way is a pioneer in VR. He's created one of the best first-person shooters in VR. I know he's going to be doing the best he can to get it out quickly, correct, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Cheers for that. Let me know what you think about Pavlov down in the comments. Before we get into all things Oculus Quest update related, and there's quite a bit of it, let's talk about the big game that released the other day, Boneworks. And this will be a super quick review because there's a couple other points than just the game itself that I think has much more impact on the VR scene. Let's get into it. For a full review, UploadVR has a great 6-minute review, but the super quick TLDR, it's a rock solid game, provides around 6-hour story campaign with sandbox modes and arena modes available at launch as well. The physics heavy engine is exhilarating to experience, things just feel more real, and while there are some glitches and woes with the puzzle and physics mechanics, the quantity of them is minimal and don't mar an overall great game. 9 out of 10 beers for me. But let's talk about the two things I learned most from Boneworks, what I think are most important about them, with the first one being a little bit of negative, but the second one being super important and why the game is better than the sum of its parts. In a league of its own with its gameplay physics, it seems more common than many games coming out that those with a sensitive stomach may need to tread carefully on this game, with many reports of motion sickness. I don't mention this to downplay a great game, but it's a new experience, and with many newer VR legs, they may need to be worked out and strengthened. And if you feel anything coming on, just take a break. This game's not going anywhere, and it's going to be a blast to go back to. Now, where my overall thoughts go on Boneworks and why it's so important and better than the sum of its parts is I kind of put it together with Asgard's Wrath. Asgard's Wrath being my #1 game this year and Boneworks being #2. Both are great games in their own right, both have their flaws, both have their pauses, but what both do is take the path less traveled, in my opinion. They took risk on VR development, they did things that other people were not doing, whether that's the scope of the game, the detail of the game, the physics of the game, or the creativity. They took ginormous risk, put a lot of money into it, and set a new standard. And every game that comes out like Boneworks, like Asgard's Wrath, like Stormland, every game like that will slowly up the ante on what is acceptable for a VR release. Doesn't mean indie gamers don't have any place in VR. They are the pioneers of it as well, but these tremendous games like Boneworks that are taking huge risks with physics-based engines like they are, they do a lot of good for VR, and they set the tone for what 2020 may be. Let me know your thoughts on Boneworks. Did you enjoy it? What would you rate it? And what do you think its impact has on 2020? Let me know down in the comments. A little something called hand tracking is out for the Oculus Quest, as many of you already know, and if you haven't gotten it already, don't worry. It is rolling out over time, so you should be having it shortly. But let's go over the TLDR very quickly of everything you need to know about hand tracking, and then go into some of the first games we should be expecting it from, with my thoughts on the best game for it right now, and a little secret that may be coming that's a complete guess on my part, but I want to know your thoughts on it. For right now, hand tracking is only going to support the basic first-party functions. Basically, you'll be navigating your Oculus Quest home, using the browser, menus, etc. The actual SDK, what developers will be using to implement this feature in their games, will be releasing within a week for developers, leading to some very interesting possibilities. We already know that big screen and virtual desktop CEOs have both come out stating hand tracking would be coming in some form to their games, but we need to be realistic in what we expect from this so far. For right now, as explained, hand tracking is to be very limited in scope, so don't expect to be playing any games like shooters or really any gaming opportunities soon while this is developed. What is important though, in my opinion, is as long as we can keep taking away accessories, hence the controllers, that is where the future of VR is going. We are nowhere near that, and we will have to tackle where the haptic experience comes from not using controllers, but I'm very excited to see the future where hand tracking goes. In my opinion, games like Vacation Simulator and the likes are the target demo so far, but if I had my pick of the litter, I'd vote for PokerStars. I think it's the perfect game to implement, and according to sources, that is something coming down the line. Now, you may have also noticed Waltz of the Wizards recently came out on the Oculus Quest, and in an email sent out, there is a quote, secret coming later this month for the game. I have no confirmations on this, but if I took a guess between a new game freshly on the Oculus Quest store, primed for easy to use hand movements as this game mostly uses, my money is on a surprise hand tracking announcement coming to this game maybe. Now that just may be me stirring the pot, I don't know, but I think it could be likely. A secret is fun, a secret guess is even more fun. But for those who've already had hand tracking update, how are you liking it? How have you experienced it? What value do you see from it? And what games does everyone think will be coming to first? Let me know down in the comments. Now in our final story, before something that I know many of you came here for, we do need to talk about the Oculus 12.0 update that included hand tracking and a lot more that you aren't aware of. We're talking voice commands, Oculus Link updates, and more. So let's get into all the updates that you didn't know about in 12.0, why they're important, and why the future of VR is looking very good. Great news for some Oculus Link owners, the most recent patch notes confirm AMD GPUs are now supported, which is great news for many. As you can see here, AMD 400 series and higher are now supported, with no support on the 200 and 300 series. Along with this improvement, general performance and stability enhancements were introduced, along with the Oculus debug tool to change Oculus Link graphic settings. Lastly, for Link users, they separated VR audio from your desktop audio, so your significant other's pings to get your attention will gladly be muted. Casting has also been improved upon with a new feature built into phone casting to better guide someone else through their first VR experience. For example, while your friend is wearing the headset, you can act as a tour guide for them using several new options to do things like launch the Oculus First Steps tutorial or reset the headset view. And lastly, yes, voice commands are part of build 12.0. Use your voice to navigate, control your device, and find new apps and games by clicking the voice command button on the home menu. This beta feature is rolling out gradually, so not everyone will see it in the software update yet. Look, the speed in which the Oculus Quest is getting updates is phenomenal. It's providing a lot of added value to people who bought it as early adopters, and for those buying it now, you're just getting more and more value as you own your purchase. It's amazing. But what I like most about these is they're not just focusing on adding individual benefits to the Oculus Quest that will impact the individual, but they outwardly understand, in my opinion, the ability VR has on first-time users to create lifetime VR users. The first time a lot of people use VR, including myself, it is a breathtaking experience. It makes you want to keep playing. So things like the casting where the person in the room can help a new user have the best experience possible, that's only going to bring more VR converts over. It's an amazing option, and I'm glad to see them understand the power of the first time VR experience. But let me know your thought. Which update to the 12.0 are you most excited about? Let me know. All right, so Oculus Quest headset giveaway. Thank you for all who left positive comments. It makes my day reading through them. Whether you're saying it to get a headset, I don't care. There's enough angry people online where it's nice to see some positive comments every now and then. The point of this channel is to get VR info out there and get VR in more hands. Anything I can do to invest back in you guys is worth it to me. It sounds corny, it sounds stupid as fuck, I'll just say it. But I do mean it, and I'm happy to be able to give away a headset again. And I'm going to be working with some people, as long as with the way this channel has been going, we're going to be trying to give one a month. So that is the goal. So make sure to subscribe, leave a like, share this video, because the more it gets out, the more opportunities I'll have to reinvest back in this channel and do hopefully a headset giveaway once a month. So that is the goal. That way I can provide VR to the people, Eric for president. That was the goal. With that being said, everyone who left a positive comment, we combed through everyone, make sure there were no bots, because sometimes there are those. We put you all into a random generator, and the winner was Ardo Gamerhead. Ardo Gamerhead, congrats. Sorry to all who lost. Next time, I hope you do win, because I do want to get everyone a VR headset. The winner, please hit me up on either Twitter, email, Discord. Reach out to me, and I'll try to verify you. If you don't reach out to me by the time of next video, we will do another drawing. So please reach out. With that being said, everybody, thank you for watching. Please leave a like to support the video. Subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss an upload. Make sure to join the Patreon if you have a few shekels to share. Everything gone to Patreon is going right back into the channel. That way I can provide you guys with more videos, more giveaways, anything I can do to give it back to you guys. And with that being said, just like the beautiful artwork I've been waiting for. I will see you in the next one, VR Space Cowboys. Cheers.